Hello and welcome to the Philippines. This is Mario D'Estasio. He's Italian. He's not Italian. He's corrected my speech on that. He's been a subscriber for quite some time, and I met him recently, and he had a proposal that a small number of people may be interested in, retired or semi-retired. So I'm going to turn this over to him and let him make his proposal.
Hello and welcome to the Philippines. That's what I said the first time I met you in Ayala Mall. I tried to mimic you. Okay, why am I asking Rod to do this video? I'm reading from some notes, Rod, and you cut in any time that I stuttered. I'm looking to recruiting qualifiers. Hoping that Rod's platform would find some men that would be willing to invest together, maybe to build a small retirement compound and buy some land. And I gotta thank you, Rod. I gotta thank you for making the time to do this. So I'll introduce myself. My name is Mario D'Estasio. I'm Canadian. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I've owned my own business manufacturing neon signs. So I guess primarily I'm a glassblower by trade. 33 years I've owned VancouverSignRepair.com. You can find me with a Google search. It points to VancouverSignExpert.com. I got a couple of different websites. Anyways, that's what I do. And I dabble in some other hobbies. What's my experience in the Philippines? Okay, I should mention I'm 55 years old, and I guess the first time was 14 years ago. So up to today, I've been in the Philippines 5 times over the last 14 years. And each time I've come here, I've stayed for approximately a month or a little bit more. And every time I go back home, I'm always daydreaming about coming back. I like it here. I want to retire here. I want to retire early. And I guess that's why I've asked Rod to do this video. So the purpose is to buy real estate. And I could buy property by myself. I think most people want to just buy a condo, live in the city. I'm not typical, or I'm guessing I'm not typical. I'm looking for farmland. When Filipinas or Filipinos say, I am from province, what they mean is they're from the countryside. I'm from province too. I'm from British Columbia. In Canada, we got provinces. Province is a peaceful countryside place. Now, ideally for me, I love snorkeling, and that's one big reason why I keep coming here, and I keep going to Moalboal. I just love snorkeling around a nice, healthy coral reef. And I've been there again recently, and man, it's busy. Number 2, I have been trying to eat more and more fruit for health reasons. So I'm asking people that are watching Rod's channel, maybe if there's 2 or 3 or 4 like-minded retired or semi-retired men that would be interested to build a small retirement community or a compound that we could share. So who would be the ideal candidate for this? Well, I guess I'm looking for somebody who's late middle-aged, a man, preferably having approximately, let's talk in American dollars to keep it simple, 20 to 30,000 American dollars to invest. I have 300,000 Canadian dollars. I could do this all myself. I'm scared to. I'm scared to just go all in and maybe lose. I'd like to do it with a group. So who is the likely candidate? We would each have our own probably wife or girlfriend, or what you would call trustee. Or we could do what a lot of people have advised me, this corporation route, where it's a 60-40 Filipino ownership. I don't want to get into a long discussion about that, because everybody has to do their own due diligence. Talk to lawyers, or better yet, talk to people, old men who have made mistakes, especially American men. Maybe they've got military experience. I've found a lot of value talking to them because they've been there, done that, they've made the mistakes. And what I've learned, hopefully early enough, is that it's much less painful and less costly to learn from other people's mistakes. I would like to find somebody that agrees with me that they'd like their province, peaceful country life, and the opportunity to maybe make a business, because if we got several hectares of land or several acres of land, it's easy to share and maybe have some pigs, have some chickens, have a goat, make some ice cream. I'm swimming with ideas for making money here. I have worked in a lab doing scientific glass blowing. I've dabbled in distilling essential oils for medicine. I see opportunities for that here that I'm looking into all the time. There's all kinds of things that can be done when you own real estate or farmland. And I think that a group of the right people, we could hire a caretaker, maybe the Filipino you're with, or your wife is a nurse, or somebody that could stay there. Because myself, I'm 55. During the transition, I think I'd be coming to the Philippines maybe 3 or 4 months out of the year, preferably in the winter time. So I'm not going to be here all the time. Somebody else might be here all the time, and we can look out for each other's stuff. If there's a caretaker here to look out for stuff, stuff doesn't get stolen. Rod's been good enough to put this on his channel. Possibly we'll throw the net out and maybe 2 guys will answer, maybe 20 guys will answer. But how to contact me if this appeals to you or you got some suggestions? Well, I've got my website. You can look up on Google VancouverSignRepair.com, and that'll point you to my website. And there you'll find my email, which is neonlight@inbox.com. That's the conventional spelling, like neon light signs. And I'm going to suggest that you write 2 or 3 paragraphs introducing yourself and why you would like to do this and be in on this. And maybe after I've selected 2 or 3 or 4 men, we could all have a 3-way Skype conference or a 4-way Skype conference. Or we could have a meeting somewhere in the United States, like Seattle or whatever, or Vancouver. You're welcome to come up to my place, but I think for cost reasons and convenience, anybody that's got a laptop can go on Skype and talk to 3 other people or 4 other people at the same time. Chat room, whatever.
And then everybody wants to know where you got that hat.
I'm going to give you this hat if you want this hat.
No.
I should have brought you a fedora.
It looks good on you, but it won't look good on me, I'm sure. Now the devil is in the details.
Yes.
So working out to everybody's satisfaction the details, and
yeah, we're not in the United States. We're not in Canada.
Yeah.
You got to do your due diligence.
So there you have an idea that may be of interest to a few people. I can tell you that I'm not involved in this project at this time. Not sure if I would down the road or not. But anyway, if you're interested, you have the contact information. And I met with Mario a couple times. We discussed several different ideas that he had. And thank you for watching. Please like, please share the video, please subscribe. Safe travels to you all wherever you're at, and we'll see you next time.